Wake up. Oh, it's okay, wake up. Hello dreamers. Welcome back to Let's Play Yume episode 165. We're still here, where we finished off our last adventure, Uro having caused enough mania within this house, making her speedy getaway, fleeing the crime scene before she can get into any trouble, which makes sense. Now, we went to the left, which is this area here when we arrived before, from that lovely little area with the scribbles and the wiggles. But what if we go to the right? That's the important question. What happens if you go to the right? Well, there's an adventure to be had here, as there often is in Urzuki's dreams. There's a door. There's also some ghosts. They're just hanging out, ruining their local authority for their poor upkeep of their tenements and stuff. Best as I know, there's nothing else really to see hidden around here. Kind of looks like there might be. Maybe there's some room for expansion here in the future. I don't know. It's just all laid out a bit strangely, I suppose. But that's okay. Let's go in here. And now, this is an interesting area because I think perhaps because it's like, I don't know, the theme of it perhaps just seems overly familiar. So again, this might be somewhere we've sped through here in the past. I can't honestly remember because we've seen areas that are a bit similar to this, but isn't it nice? Tranquil music. Piano. Nobody playing it, but there is a piano ambiance, which is very nice. And here's a guy. He goes, boo. Good for him. It's very chilled out in here. I wish I could sit next to you. Thing is, you're taking up the whole sofa. You know what I think of that? Ooh. Can we sit down there now? No. No, even after all that, we still can't sit down. Nice job, Uro. Coming and killing the locals. Letting out scary monsters. You're a real piece of work. Uro is the nightmare. Interesting. Let's go out here. Spooky passage. Which very quickly turns into a not so spooky passage. And look at this guy. Ready to cause trouble. Okay, good. I like that effect. I like it a lot. That takes us here. So this area is a bit funny in terms of trying to navigate around it, because you've got these tall plants. Hi. What's going on there? You having a good time? I know what you're all about. You're a tricky one, you are. Look at that. Won't actually coming towards me while I've got a chainsaw. That's a bad sign, dreamers. Don't ever trust an NPC that wanders towards you when you've got your chainsaw out. They're goading you. It's almost certainly a trick of some kind. Let's go in this little house. This is the way we came in, isn't it? You're an idiot. That's not what we want. We don't want that. Don't want that at all. This area's not even that big, it's just big enough to confuse the more simple-minded, such as myself. What if, though, we found a vending machine? That'd make things better, wouldn't it? I don't know what that was. I had some Japanese sweets the other day. Is this berry thing? Maybe one of you dreamers, when you're particularly nerdy dreamers, will have had these things. They're like little wafers, and they made out of some kind of berry. And they are, well, they're nice, dreamers. They're nice. I wouldn't eat too many of them. Yeah, a couple of them though. They have the texture of like fish food. I mean, like to touch. They don't taste anything like fish food, I can tell you that. Hey, I wasn't done in there, Uro, come on. I wanted to play with this dragon thing a little bit. It sounds really intense in here with the music. Not that anything seems to be really happening in here. Do you want to die? Well, like it or not, that's what happened. Okay, good. So with the local wildlife killed, with the owner, the property owner, murdered in his chair, we can continue on happily. Well done, Uro. 3 cheers for Uro on our trail of destruction. Interesting. So there's obviously a bit of artistic inspiration in this area, which is quite pleasant. It also the graphics and palette remind me of that one area where we found that baddie from Super Mario Land 2. Sort of Game Boy-ish, I guess. It's all very topsy-turvy. Thankfully the path itself is quite linear. Because that seems like the kind of thing that would get me hella lost. Hi. I like your little legs. They're very long and they stamp. Stamping up and down like a legged creature. Do you want some rain? No? Is it raining? I can't even see it. Maybe it is, I don't know. White on white, perhaps. Dead. Good. Good work, Uro. Look at this. These longins. Longins. So, as best as I know, this other than just sort of a quite nice aesthetics and quite spooky music, echoing the monochrome desert sort of area of Nikki's past. There's not a huge mountain in here to worry about. Some little structures. I do really like the music though. The structures are very confusing. Let's go up this floor. Not allowed over there though. Off limits to you, Uro. That's where the BFG's hiding. You gotta come back when you've got all 6 keys. Hi. You got anything to... You know, I'm feeling charitable. I don't know if I want to kill you actually. Granted, I've killed a lot today. It seems unfair to leave you out, but maybe we can just give you a fright by turning into a furry. No. Inadvertently triggering the wolf on bike combo. That's the stuff I like. Oh, I didn't realise it would do that every time you went on and off a ladder. That'll freshen up all those ladders we need to climb up and down. In some ways, Urutsuki, she's a bit like a builder. You know, she spends a lot of time climbing up and down ladders, using, you know, power tools, running around with a lantern out. That sounds like the kind of thing you get in construction, doesn't it? In the construction of a dream. Uru's dream building. So there is one particular thing that I would like to come across. A gimmick, if you will. If we can come across that, then I will be Happy champ. I don't think this area is that big, so I'd like to think that that isn't asking too much. Granted, it is me that's at the helm here, so skirting around it about 18 times before eventually finding it. I mean, that's definitely within the realms of feasibility. Definitely. Definitely. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Understood. I hear you loud and clear, Dream. I hear you loud and clear. It's fine. It's all fine. We just need to use our super sleuthing Urotsuki skills to figure it out. I'd like to figure anything out, really. No, that's not really what I had in mind either. So depending on what happens, I might have a go at trying to record the immense journey that I've got to try and figure out. Well, let me rephrase that. I have the route figured out, but in terms of actually implementing it, if you will, that may be more of a challenge. There's some ladders there. Sad that we can't get to them. There's a guy up there. He's not dancing though. He's on duty. It's not allowed to dance while you're on duty. I mean, I don't think it would be dramatic of me to say that the area that I'd like to try and get to is so deep in the dream world that it's almost unbelievable, and it involves some interesting material and some stuff that we need to update ourselves on. So you've got that to look forward to, Dreamers. That's assuming we can ever get out of this bloomin' area. That's the real challenge, Dreamers. Ah, good. That's the way we came in. That isn't what I was looking for. Ah, come on, Neuro. Just cooperate, please. Don't make this difficult. Pretend that the gimmick is a hapless NPC that you want to murder, right? Go get it. Go fetch, Uro. Wolf, Uro, go fetch. Well, what do you fucking know? That's incredible. Okay, good. Now, I don't know about you, Dreamers, but I don't really have an interest in running around in this area. Particularly. But what that does mean, though, is if we did want to come back here, we can do that quite quickly. Well, I say quite quickly. We're going to spend a maximum of, like, a minute or two, and we're going to see if we can't come across the entrance again. Because if we can, we're going to do something fantastically fun. I know you all love it. You're not going to say backtracking, are you, Fudge? Well, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to do it. If we can't come across it, then we're gonna call it quits at that, and we'll find something else to do because we have all sorts in store. You being serious, Fudge? Nope. Nope. Definitely not. See, if I was smart, given that I literally just went from the entrance to the route that we wanted to go, I'd be able to backtrack easily. Because it should be easy from that point, right? Because you literally just did it. Yeah, well, you know. It all works out. There we go. See, look, see, you just needed to have faith in me, Dreamers. It's like I said in the last episode, you just needed to believe in me for a little while. Put your hands on the screen. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, you. You fucking idiot. Do you know what? I don't like you. I don't like your meh aesthetics. I don't like it at all. Yeah, you want this, don't you? You want it. Don't you? Come on then. Square go. Yeah, you don't get a chance to run. For some reason, Urotsuki kind of she started looking right and then she looked down. You look angry. It's okay to be a bit angry. I'd be a bit angry as well. But then again, you know, she goaded us on. When Urotsuki's threatened, she only has one response. And that's to pull a fucking wheelie. Okay, good, right. We can extrapolate ourselves from this situation, I think. Bye. Bye. Okay. Good. Well, that was an adventure, wasn't it? We managed to protract it perhaps a little bit further than we would have wanted, but hey, what about this world? This is like a good time, doesn't it? Wiggly candle world, perhaps. Sounds disgusting. Because it is disgusting. Of course, what I think of when I look at this is the cheese that Wallace and Gromit try and eat on the moon. These guys are walking around. Lucky them. All of these guys are walking. Where are they walking? What are they walking in? These are all good questions, though. Given some of the colours involved, it may not be questions you necessarily want answered, but maybe it's chocolate. Oh man, I tell you what, I could go some fucking chocolate. Whisper, perhaps. A whisper, at least whisper bar. That'd be the business. So this is, of course, one of the new Nexus worlds, this space that we're exploring. That's the way we came in. Good. Getting our bearings. Never. I think my bearings fell off a long time ago. And we've been spiraling probably ever since about episode 40. The downward spiral that me and Uro are locked in together. This is good though. This is channeling the energy of like those early episodes. You know, running around, not really seeing much of note. Aha, good. 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 The music's strange in here. It's like it clips or something because it just sounds really intense. What you gotta say? Sorry, I wasn't gonna hurt you much. Do you have any other preferences? Maybe you do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Uro. You found them. Keep your distance. Please. Maybe you want a bit of this. Maybe you want a bit of this. Maybe you want a bit of this. No. No. No, nobody ever wants a bit of the Uro cake. It's disgusting. Okay. Good, that's enough dicking around with that. I think we had our fun. So I've only literally had the quickest scout around in here just to see what's going on. I like the style of it. And the music's quite nice as well. Whether or not that means it's going to be a fruitful endeavour. I suspect not, certainly from what I have learned so far. Do you want to die? No. Okay. I mean, the chainsaw hasn't really worked out all that great for us today, really. On the one hand, it leads to getting penalized immediately. Are you praying to that little block? You're praying to Uro. Uro has blessed you with a wheelie. Look at all these guys. All of my disciples. The music stopped. Didn't look, just stopped. Started again. Oh boy. Look at all these guys. Coming through, my dude. Let's go. Don't make me furnish a weapon on you. Furnish? Brandish? Let's try this. Panic, everyone! Uro's here. He's escaped. Don't you even think about it. You stay in there. No! Uro, you'd make a terrible sheepdog. Maybe we should try this, actually. This sounds like a good idea. Okay. Let's try that again without the... Okay, apparently only the sitting down ones are into Uro as wolf. They're not all so, how should we say, inclined. Oh dear. That's not something you want to see, is it? Well then. That looks like it could be something useful. Let's go up here. Well, I tell you, if we're not going to come across anything useful, then we will probably bring this somewhat oddly paced adventure to a close. What are you staring at? What are you staring at? The whole way of getting around this area is rather strange indeed. Maybe we can do this. No. Don't even know why I thought that would work. Ridiculous idea that it was. Good. Well, we haven't come across anything of particular note, which is exactly what I expected to find in here. But it's pretty anyway, isn't it? Isn't it pretty? And sometimes that's enough, isn't it? What do you mean this world's in the Nexus? So what? Does it mean it can't just exist for its own sake? In fairness, I imagine this is something that's due to be expanded on in the coming updates. Perhaps even in the update that's out right now. There's more content in here. Who can say? Who can say? Well, not me. I think it's time to wake up. That was a weird effect. Good. Good. Nighttime. Bedtime. Bedtime for Uro. Bedtime for you as well, Dreamer. You're up too late. Wallpapers. No wallpapers today. Anyway, Dreamers, that was episode 165. Bit of an oddly paced one there, but I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I will see you on the next one.